Hey Amir, it's Colin. Okay, yeah, you know what? There's two things I did. I did the style sheet. Also, I updated, and this is the important part here. See this thing here? This meta viewport? That is what enables the responsive, the page to be responsive. Okay, so that was added to the header of your page, and that's obviously a major change because that allows the site to be sort of use the responsive view. I'm not going to change this today though. Problem is that has to be there no matter what. Now we don't test for Kindle devices. I wouldn't be surprised if the Kindle that you're using is newer than the actual site itself. But the point is, have your clients actually mention this? Like, do they use Kindles as well? Because I've never ever had anybody else mention anything about the Kindle, so that's kind of new information to me. We don't design for it, we don't test with it. Although I understand, I've done some research online and it uses different resolutions than iPad and the other tablets, the common tablets that are out there. And it may resize things slightly different. And I'm very afraid to go and mess with that. I don't have a device for test with, and B, it's like we said, we aim for iPad and Android tablets because those are the popular ones, and those we sort of try and hit the resolutions in there. But I don't want to try and fix something for a device that's not very common and then screw it up for the other things. I hope you understand what I'm saying there. But anyways, long story short, this is the major thing here. I'm not going to go pull that out because then it's not going to be responsive, period, right? So that has to stay no matter what if you want the site to be responsive on mobile phones. But my question to you is, have your clients actually mentioned something about the Kindle, or is this just the only device that you have for testing with? If so, I would suggest leaving it alone for now. I just don't have any information or experience in working with the Kindle. Totally new device as far as I know. I think you mentioned the Kindle Fire HD or something like that, which is not in my wheelhouse. But so I don't have any experience on why that resolution would be different on that device because there's so many devices out there. I could pull this out and guarantee you to work on your Kindle, but it won't work on mobile phones, right? So I'll leave it for now. But my question to you is this something your clients are using as well, or is it just something? Is that the only tool that you have on hand right now? Because like I said, we advertise that we test it on iPad, but not for Kindle. And I know we'd like to expand that market, but it's kind of hard to test for every single device out there, I guess. So I'm not sure why Kindle would be different at this point in time. But chances are probably adding this meta viewport is what's messed things up with the Kindle. So I'll do a little bit of research the rest of the day here. Fridays are always busy on support, so I won't have much time to fill with it. But so I'm just trying to. I just realized that when I went to update things, that yes, this is what I added to the header of the page, which is required for mobile devices, for phones, and for anything to enable a responsive style sheet and use the media queries. This has to be there. And that could be the major change that triggered things. And I'm not going to go yank it out, put it up, ask you to check, and then leave it there sitting for the weekend. Okay, so I'll do this. We'll check on next week when I'm back in the office when there's some time to yank it out, have a look, and then put it back in quickly. Um, but I was just also wondering now: is the Kindle a major device that you have to target audiences for, or not?